Hi folks, my name is Driver Bill, and I started this channel to try and help out some people with some driving tips. Been driving 40 years, 22 of which is CDL, which is a commercial driver's license. And I'd like to pass on some tips to you for mostly kids that can't afford driving school and have no one to teach them. I'm an examiner, a driver's license examiner. And I see a lot of kids that come up and don't quite make it because they have no one to show them. So, again, I started this channel to basically help out people to help pass their test. So I'm going to be doing a video every week. And if this sounds like something you'd like to watch, please hit that like button and subscribe. And I'm going to try my best to do a video every week. I'm going to teach you how to parallel park at the DMV. I'm going to have a video on exactly what we're looking for as examiners for you to get in and take your test. And I'm going to do other videos, highway videos. I'm going to do videos on the first time you sit behind the wheel, steering exercises, how to make your right and left turns, how to follow your yellow line. A bunch of videos that'll definitely probably help you out. So I'm going to get started with the first video, which would be parallel parking at the DMV. I will do other videos of parallel parking on the street, but this is at the DMV, what you're going to expect when you go for your driver's license and come to parallel parking. So stay tuned, and we're going to do the parallel parking segment first. So if you're parallel parking, the first thing you want to do is stop before your stop line at the stop sign. Make sure your left turn signal is on. Or if you're going right to the parallel parking spot, make sure your right signal's on. But we're going left here, so I'm making sure my signal's on and I'm stopped at the stop line. And then when it's your turn, you'll be told to pull up to the first parallel parking or the second, whichever the instructor or examiner tells you what to do. Okay folks, the first thing you want to do to line your vehicle up is make sure you're a foot away from the white line, pretty much on that yellow line there. And you want to pass the cones. Then I'm going to show you after you pass the cones where to line it up in your back door window to get the perfect spacing to get in there. And I'm doing this in a Lincoln, which is a long base car. It's just to show you guys that you could do it easily in a smaller vehicle. Okay folks, so you'll be told to go to either parallel parking 2 or 1. We're going to start off with 2. And you want to come in and make sure you're about a foot away from the spot here. And then you want to come up and you want to line your end barrel a quarter way up your back door window. That would be the bumper of the car you're parking behind. So right there is where you want to line it up. Make sure your right signal's on. We're going to go in reverse. Steering wheel all the way to the right. You need turning radius for this. All the way to the right. Now you're going to go back until you see all 3 barrels in your left mirror. Once the 3rd barrel's in sight, you want to straighten your wheel 1.5 turns to the center point. When the signal shuts off, stop. Then you're going to go straight back until your mirror is at the 2nd cone. Then you're going to turn your wheel all the way left. And then turn your wheel all the way to the right till it's straight. And then you want to look out, and you're definitely inside the white line or the yellow line. Now to exit the box, you want to go in reverse a little bit. Do not hit the cones. Put your left signal on. Turn the wheel all the way left. Then all the way right. all the way left, you need the turning radius, then pull out. Again, this is in a big car, so you should be able to do that in one backup on a smaller car. Okay, folks, we're going to do it again at the number 1 parallel parking spot here. Again, the most important part of your setup is making sure you're about a foot away from that yellow line. And you can look in your mirror and you can also see you got some space there. Again, you want to pull up until you see that barrel quarter way up your back door window. Okay, that's your setup right there. You're already in reverse, so you're going to do the 3 R's. You're in reverse, right turn signal on, steering wheel all the way to the right. Again, you need full turning radius for this. You're not going to move your wheel at all. Okay, you're going to back up till you see the 3 barrels in your left mirror, which will be the front end of the car you're parking in front of. Once you get the 3rd barrel in clearly, you want to straighten your wheel. 1.5 turns to center point. And you want to go straight back. So your mirror's right past the first cone and sort of diagonal with the license plate of the car you're parking behind. Your last move is left, all the way left. Again, you need full radius. You want to back up, making sure you do not hit the cones. And then your next move is pulling forward, turning the wheel all the way right. So all you need to do is move the car forward a little bit till your car is straight. Then straighten your wheel so you make sure your tire is not on the yellow or white line. Put it in park, and during your test, you're not allowed to open your door. You can open your window and look out, but you're not allowed to open your door. I'm just opening the door to show you that we're inside the box. All right, so exiting the box, reverse, steering wheel all the way to the right, left signal on. Then you're going to turn the steering wheel all the way to the left, put it in drive, and you're just going to pull out. And that's how parallel parking's done at the DMV. So it'll work in any car. You can go to any DMV on Sunday or Monday. They're normally closed. And I'm going to take us to another DMV location where the cones are a little different. And I'm going to set up for my next video, which will be the road test and your controls. Okay, folks, we're in a different vehicle now, Tesla, and I'm going to show you the same maneuvers in a different car at the parallel parking at the Northeast. So, again, we're going to start by putting it in drive. We're going to move forward, make a right in the driveway. You want to make sure your turn signal's on. Avoid the curb. You're going to come around and get about a foot away from that yellow line. Straighten your car out on it. Past the cones. Look in your mirror. You can see you're about a foot away from that line, which is a perfect setup. Okay, your next move is going to be put it in reverse. And you're going to come back until you see that end cone. Quarter way up your back window. Right about there. Okay. Now your 3 R's. You're already in reverse. Right turn signal. Steering wheel all the way to the right. Now you're going to look in your left mirror. You're going to go back until you see the 3 barrels clearly in your mirror. Once you get the 3rd barrel in, you want to stop. Now you want to straighten your wheel, 1.5 turns to the left. That's your center point. Now you're going to go back until that mirror is in the middle of the cones in your peripheral vision. Pretty much dead center. You're touching the third cone. Now your last move, right there, dead center. Your next move is all the way left. Again, you need full turn radius. Steering wheel all the way to the left. Pull the car in until you're straight. Straighten your wheel out. Make sure you're not on the line. And as you can see, I'm inside the yellow line. I'm inside the curb. I got room in the back, room in the front. I did that in one backup in this car because it's a bit smaller than the Lincoln. So if you have a smaller car, you'll be able to get it in one shot. But again, you have 3 forward and 3 reverse to get it into this box. Just think about your moves. If you screw up, just reverse your screw up. Your steering wheel's all the way right, so if you go in too far, just pull forward a little bit. Don't panic. And you'll get it in every time. So we're going to do this one more time, and I want to end this first video. Our next video will be about your controls when you go for your test. Stand by. We're going to do this one more time. So exiting the box, make sure... Oh, and before I forget, once you pull into the box, put the car in park, and you know you're in here. Again, remember, once you put your car in park, you're telling the examiner you're done. So make sure you're in before you put it in park. You have the right to roll your window down at DMV to see if you're inside the line before you put it in park. Because once you put it in park, you're letting them know that your test is over. And you can no longer use any corrections you may have left. So make sure you do that before you put it in park. Make sure you're in the box. Alright, so exiting the box, you want to put it in drive. Left turn signal on, steering wheel all the way to the left. And you want to pull out. Look in your mirror, make sure no one's coming. Pull out of your box. And you're on to your road test. So the controls would be first, then your parallel parking, then you would do your road test. So I'm going to go over this one more time. So right here you would do your controls. Right signal. Hard right into your parallel parking area. Aim towards the yellow line. Straighten your vehicle out. Look in your mirror. Make sure you're a foot away from that yellow line, past the cones. Now you're going to want to put it in reverse and line that cone up to your back window. The very end cone. Right there. And this is with any car. You want to line it up a quarter way up your back door window. Or if you don't have a back door, a quarter way up your furthest side window. So you're already in reverse. You're going to do the 3 R's. Reverse, right turn signal, steering wheel all the way to the right. Now you're going to go back until you see the 3 barrels in the left mirror, which would be the front end of the car you're parking in front of. You don't want to overshoot them. As soon as you clearly see them in the mirror, you want to stop. Now you want to straighten your wheel. And you want to go back until that mirror is dead center of your cones. Nice and slowly. You don't want to overshoot it. And you don't want to go in too far because you don't want to hit the curb. So there we have it. Dead center. And your last move is all the way right. And you want to keep it all the way right for your last move. All the way right for your first move. And then straight coming back. Alright, so we're going to come back in. Pay attention to when your car is straight. Okay. We're perfect. Looking at your cameras, we're absolutely perfect. And that was one backup. Put the car in park when you're done, and the examiner will get out and make sure you're inside the box. Now again, folks, when you're doing your test, you got to make sure the car is straight. You don't want to be in here crooked. A lot of examiners will fail you for that. Your car is supposed to be nice and straight, like you're parking on the street. Alright, so that's it for our parallel parking. Any questions, or like I said, you want to see any videos, just leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll try my best to do a video for you of what you would like me to do, and or answer any questions. Again, my name is Driver Bill. If you like the channel, please subscribe and like my channel, and you'll see a new video every week. I'm going to try my best to do one every week. All right, folks, have a great day. I hope this helped you guys out.